everyone. Welcome to another episode of Triple P and J. I'm Willis. We have Jaleesa, Curtis, Daniel. We have some really exciting topics for this evening, so we're kind of excited about it. So we're going to get started here shortly. So yeah, just remember tonight's episode, we've all had a very eventful week. And we're all...
to say the least.
To the very least. So we're all a little tired, a little hungover.
Oh, no,
So we're going to get some big energy, but we're going to just bear with us tonight. So let us begin.
All right, so our number one we chose 3 topics this week. We're switching it up a little bit. Our first topic of the night is, should prostitution be legalized? We will start from this side of the room.
Come on,
with
Mr.
Daniel.
Absolutely, prostitution should be legalized because I feel like nowadays we're making money off of marijuana and it used to be illegal. So just because it's illegal doesn't mean it's wrong. So,
Exactly. I mean, I feel the same way as like, listen, you do whatever you want. Like, there's a lot of European countries out there who have legalized prostitution now, and like the prostitutes, men and women,
right.
they're safer. They're not having to do shit in back alleys anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They're not having to deal with pimps and everything like that. It's literally
They're still there.
they're still there.
They're pimps, they still there.
Pimps is still there.
I think it eliminates kind of like that black market environment.
Right.
So, I mean, because if it's out and open in public, then it's like, it's not a thing. It's like, I just keep relating this to marijuana. It's like being in Louisiana trying to smoke weed. You got to get it out the streets, do your thing. You know, it's all about who you know. But if you go to like Colorado or something, see somebody sitting out in the park smoking weed, like, you know, enjoying themselves. I think it's the same thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, back where before I moved here, like I said, I lived in Knoxville, Tennessee. You all know that. I don't know why I looked at y'all and was like, oh, fucking idiot. Anyway,
You lived in Tennessee?
I know.
What?
Oh, I know.
When did you live there?
Bitch. Shut up. Anyway, I lived there for 20 years, and you all know that now. You all know that. I used to work for one of the police departments there, and like one of the reports, like I felt horrible for these women. Was like legit. She, I think I told y'all about this one time. I'm not sure. One of them was she would turn her tricks for in a KFC parking lot and would, you know, get a 2-piece. Like, that's what she needed.
Girl, dude, at least get a family meal.
Right, you know?
But
And
see, that's where the value comes into effect. Like, everybody kind of, like, would probably value their bodies different. I guess they just get to a lower point and a lower point.
It might have been used up already, so maybe that's why.
It's on
No,
camera.
maybe that's why she
on
got the
clearance?
2-piece, because she know that she been ran through a little bit.
well, there was another one that we would do reports on. Hers was, I'm going to wait for you because I know what you're going to do. So I'm going to wait. There was another one. It was a cigarette and a Twinkie. That's all she wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a little bit of a technical difficulty there. For some reason, our camera said, fuck you all. And now we're back on. So anyway, picking up from where we left off, you were saying what now?
Like, if that's what she kind of wanted, if she wanted the Twinkie and the cigarette, I guess that's the power of it. You know, she can more or less she still got what she wanted.
Right.
Right, so whether the value of it in, like, materialistic terms was the Twinkie and the cigarette.
Twinkie and a cigarette.
It still got it for her. The same
Exactly,
way that
but-
money's gonna... You know.
But I guess my point in telling y'all of that was like, that's what she's getting, and she's still getting citations and still having to go through the court systems and possibly jail. And she maybe she has money, maybe she doesn't have money, you know, whatever.
Did it hurt anybody? Did it hurt somebody?
One cigarette.
Like a Lucy?
Yeah.
It probably wasn't even the last one in the pack either.
Mm-hmm.
They could at least slipped it too, you know?
They were wrong for that, and not the damn Twinkie. They ain't even that fucking good.
They're really good.
I just feel like
Give me a
prostitution-
ding dong. I'm not fuck a Twinkie.
Right.
I just feel like prostitution is one of the oldest known like careers people have.
Mhm.
Like
Career. It's called being professional.
Exactly.
they provide customer service.
Mm-hmm.
At the best.
That should be applicable for a job application.
Benefits.
Mhm. Handling money.
Like how many politicians, freaking all types of famous people engage in sexual activity with prostitutes.
Mhm.
Exactly. You know, it's
They
like
be the main ones paying
Right.
too.
And be paying.
right.
Paying
They
in.
want that full girlfriend experience.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Let me take you out to dinner, baby.
Right. And as long as you promise to perform at the end, but she's getting her money
Does a cartwheel count?
more than most of us, huh?
Does a cartwheel count?
I mean, if that's what you're into, I mean, you want to watch somebody do.
That's one of the tricks. That's the trick she turned in.
She's like, I would do a trick for you when we go with this.
Dang,
I was like, no, it's there. Here's that cigarette in that.
Get that.
he's always exposing his kinks.
I know.
Cartwheels, furries.
We need to have a full episode on what's in Daniel's closets.
What's in my closet? Boy, that motherfucker packed.
Is it? I didn't.
There was maybe 2 or 3 hangers in there.
What kind of hangers?
The wooden, because I'm bougie.
Okay. I see that. But my opinion on the topic, yeah, I just feel like do what the fuck you want to do with
Right.
your damn body.
Right.
Sell it if you want to. I mean, what the fuck you think they're gonna do in jail?
Is it
Exactly.
really selling it or is it like exchange?
No, you selling it.
I mean,
Sex sells.
I know, but I'm just
I
saying.
mean, if a
like,
customer go-
the girl didn't get money. She got it with the cigarette and.
That's what she wanted.
So it is technically an exchange. You exchange sex for money.
Trade.
Right, exchange. That's still, to me, I think that's still bartering, so it's not necessarily selling. Sorry, I'm being a little complicated.
I was just meaning like prostitution in general,
Hmm.
and normally you get the money from it, not a fucking Twinkie.
Tell the man with the money to come pay me.
There should be, there's definitely nothing normal about it to begin with, so I just think, like, overall, it's a barter.
In that circumstance,
exchange.
yes.
Mhm.
We in my community, we
Exchange.
exchange things. But it's a transaction. Now I'm not a hooker, by the way. Just FYI.
Damn, he done told y'all all his damn
I ain't running.
business.
I'm not working the streets.
I
But
passed you last night.
no, the fuck you didn't. My mama watches this.
Oh. Hey, mom.
Okay, you did not. Period.
I didn't pass it.
See me in these streets trying to get a coin. You did not.
It's more than a coin.
No. Period.
A quarter?
The period. No.
Damn, you can't even get a piece of bubble gum for that quarter no more.
I need $1.
This is $4.
Again, I say, tell the man with the money to come see me.
Let me shake your money tree.
I can kind of see that a little bit. You got your phone with the cute, square, and they can charge tax.
See, that's what I'm talking
The
about.
square reader.
You damn right. I mean,
Leave
if
it to 2, bitch.
Do you want an email receipt or do you want me to print it?
you want me to print it.
You
I
can
just
text message.
feel like it shouldn't be taxed.
Well, okay. See, now you stepping out.
No, it shouldn't be taxed. It's my body. Why do I have to pay taxes?
Everything is taxed. If you
No.
want the federal government,
Depends on where you live.
I don't think anything that has to do with the body should be taxed. I think like maybe there's other.
but it's a form of income.
It doesn't matter. I think that
It's just like what you do whenever you're a handyman. Say you're a handyman, you're going
No.
around mowing yards and
No.
shit like that. That still work.
we're talking like that's still like that's putting out physical labor. Like I know what you're saying, but I just don't think that sex should be
I just-
taxed.
Like basically just gave up coochie to be taxed? No.
I mean,
Why
I
should the government get a piece of that?
Right. This is
they
my
get a piece of
shit.
everything
No.
else.
Absolutely not. That should not be a thing at all. Period. I'm sorry. I will. Mm-mm.
I mean,
Let
you
me
can-
find out why coochie money going to Social Security. What the hell?
I love the fact
They paying
Why don't you
I
pay for your rent?
love the fact you calling it coochie.
Coochie money.
But no, I mean,
This is-
this is what you have to look at it as. Like that's why I mean, weed's getting legalized everywhere.
That's different though. You
How
can
is it
cultivate weed, and it's not a
You
human
can
body.
you can cultivate coochie.
I know that, but that's a sense of like it's different though. Like
Cultivate what?
Coochie.
It's the way
what you said.
Okay, so grow some coochie in the lab and tell me what's up.
I mean, I'm not growing in the lab.
Oh my God.
Fucking laugh.
Go to Coochie the lab.
Unless you label the best
You
in the
can
lab.
get a stable of hoes and call it a day.
No.
I mean, you did our
I just at no
It all
point in
go
time,
together.
I just don't think that it should be taxed. I don't think anything.
Drop
that
down
should
in the
be-
comments and let us know if you think that you should get taxed for selling what's between your damn legs or not.
Or
Right.
yes.
If you agree with that, come see me. Come see me.
No.
Because I mean, like, you have to think about it though. It's
Mm-mm.
okay. I mean, I'll stand on my own on this. How do you feel about it?
What was the question?
Should it be taxed?
Should
we
the
be
government
taxed?
get a piece of the
Coochie
money?
money.
If you sold,
Coochie money.
if you had sex and you got money for it, let's say somebody gave you $100.
No.
The government was like, here, I'm gonna take 50. Here you go.
No, I worked hard for
They
that.
want nine.
Exactly.
They want
We worked
nine.
hard. I feel like that should not be taxed.
Okay. I'm on my own apparently.
Because what
You
happens
are.
if you want a refund?
Huh?
What happens if you
Fuck you and your refund. No
Right.
refunds.
There's a stocking fee, bitch.
No. No. That's
Yeah, I get what you're saying. We work hard for the money we make now at work, and that gets taxed too. Okay, but
Okay,
this
but
is different.
I think the reason why I say it shouldn't be because if everything else is getting taxed, it's going back to something.
right.
So then if we're taxing, prostitution and sex and selling your body, what is that going to go back to that technically would benefit?
Social Security.
No.
Somebody's food
No.
stamps.
Hey, I don't fucking know.
Hey,
Is
yo,
this
I don't have food in my house, but my coochie money's going to this bitch.
Right.
But still, like, I mean, the
You see
same
that
thing.
little shit, that hot pocket that's in your mouth right now?
I use my coochie to bite it.
You don't
I had to stick my finger. I made that man squeal like a pig, so you could have.
So you can have that dirty ass hot pocket.
Exactly.
Why would it matter?
You don't know the story behind that fucking hot pocket.
The things I did.
Oh, man.
But no, I mean, that's why I'm saying, like I said, because again, since we're comparing it to weed, that's the only reason why weed's been legal in most states.
Yeah, but I still think that weed is not a human person. Like, you can cultivate weed.
Neither. Well, we are, and we get taxed.
It's medicinal.
Okay.
It's just like
hold on.
it's a
Anybody can grow weed, but not everybody's going to sell coochie or penis.
right.
True, but at the same time, just like I was trying to explain to Curtis, it's like we get taxed right now for what we do.
Breathe.
Go to work.
Breathe.
I just can't make the connection. I can't make that connection.
It's
Sex-
a job.
I know that, but some people not everybody will say that sex is a job. I mean, well, some will.
Some
will.
Somebody tell me that it's not a job.
So,
Well, you gotta understand. Like, to me, I think like first, what does it take to want to like sell your body?
Money.
Not
so
everybody is motivated by that. Baby.
I completely love where this topic is going. So let's get back to the original topic now, since everybody thinks the shit should be taxed. Do y'all think that it should be legalized if it's gonna be taxed now?
Yes.
If it's gonna be taxed, and do what you do. If it has to be taxed to be legalized, that's your choice. 'Cause
Keep
at the end of the day,
doing it on the
If
side.
legalizing it brings in more revenue for you, then go ahead.
Right.
right,
But there's always going to be those people who don't want to abide by the rules.
right.
And,
Them under the table people.
right.
Mhm.
I mean,
And then at that point, what is it gonna happen? What's gonna happen then? It's gonna like be counterintuitive, because then that's an illegal thing if you're not.
Right. Then we're gonna be back at square one.
but no, then what we do is, like I said, if they don't pay their taxes on it, then it's just like what happens when you don't pay your taxes
repo
now.
that coochie, bro.
They're gonna repo the coochie, you're gonna wind up at
Oh,
IRS,
man.
and you'd be like,
I'm not
alright,
with
you
For
had
coochie
this.
tax evasion.
Exactly. And like, it's like,
It's going to
alright.
say coochie tax on the receipt.
Be like, we're gonna send you for 8 months into prison.
We're going to Rikers for coochie evasion.
Right?
Damn, y'all send it all the way upstate. Damn.
Maximum security.
I
What'd
mean,
you
it's
do?
better than going to Angola. I mean,
Who's not
shit.
Angola? You ain't gonna come out of
No,
there.
you're not coming out of there for coochie tax evasion. They're going to give you 50 hard labor.
You out there working.
All the time you fuck the judge.
Oh,
All the time you fuck the judge. You see them shoot.
Like, he's-
Man, he said, I am the
be
evidence.
like, I will open my receipt book, Your Honor.
The look.
All right, guys. Well, to wrap up that topic, we all agree that it should be legalized. Do what the fuck you want to do with your damn body.
Make your money.
And if it's taxed, fuck it.
No, ain't no fuck it. Just if that's what you decide to do, we shouldn't fucking tax it. But it has to
I'm
be that
still
way.
gonna
the
argue
same
with
thing
you
I
on
said.
this one.
We will all night, every day, all day. I
We
will
just
not.
gonna have to agree to disagree so we can move on.
I love you, but
All right. So, what is the next topic?
The next topic we're going to talk about, and this is going to be interesting. Ukraine. What are our thoughts? What are we hearing out there that we want to kind of squash?
People think that this is a little bit irrelevant, or kind of somewhat relevant, is the gas prices nowadays. People that have not been out of this town, let alone this state,
Their bubble.
country, the bubble.
Their
I
bubble.
appreciate the safe word.
You're welcome.
People who have not been outside their bubble are thinking like, oh, this has to do with Biden and Trump and all this other stuff. Why are our gas prices? No, this is affecting the whole world. Okay, a lot of the stuff that's going on with Ukraine right now is like it's like a what do you call it, a butterfly effect?
Yeah, the butter. Yeah,
Or a rippling effect on everything.
Domino.
that too.
They're all the same thing.
They're all the same thing. Like going by what you said, like I heard is like, oh, speaking of, it's like the president wants to send all of our troops to war. No, they don't. Nobody wants to go to this war. Nobody wants to go over there. They're doing everything within the legal powers to avoid going to war.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're trying to get Ukraine to be a part of the EU. So that way they can.
What was that? There was a what do they call that before they go to war? There's like I was doing not really research, but I was kind of scrolling about on the subject, and they try to do like political tactics before actually getting to the point where like, okay, you guys
I
don't
know what you're trying to say. Yeah, what is that word?
I'd have to look it up. If somebody knows.
Put it in the comments. Let us know because we're having a moment right now.
But either way, I'll just say that it's political tactics. They're basically will do, meetings, things like that, negotiations. We're going to talk about this, or they ended up taking away from Russia. Like I've seen the other day, they're no longer streaming anime at all. Period in Russia.
Oh wow.
There's a couple other things that they are like people. What did you say was being pulled?
Oh, Apple.
Apple. There are no Apple products are being
There was
sold.
something else too.
Didn't they shut down McDonald's?
McDonald's is pulled
McDonald's.
out. There's no more McDonald's. There's also.
They can't access any social media right now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So that's
They can't get money out of ATMs now because, like, essentially what's happened is the ruble has just crashed. It's last time I looked it up, which was day before yesterday. I want to say it was literally like 0.007. Well, like it was like 7/100ths of a dollar. So it's the ruble right now is less than a penny, worth less than a penny.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like, and a lot of people are out there saying that like that's the reason why a lot of these big companies are pulling out is because like the products they're not making as much profit on them anymore.
right. But
Oh no, go ahead.
yeah. So I think it's just political. That's like a form
Oh,
of like a political tactic before they go to war. Nobody wants to like, oh yeah, we're just gonna start fights. We're gonna start sending troops out because that's what we want to do.
No,
No.
no, they don't exactly, and it's like yes, the war that is maybe coming. We don't know. There already is happening, and Ukraine's pretty much kicking Russia's ass right now, which I cannot pronounce their president's name, but that man is amazing. Like, do we know? Does anybody?
I
saw that he stayed instead of leaving when he was supposed to.
Yeah, he's on like the front lines of shit, like walking around full body armor, got the gun going, and he's like,
But see, that's a leader.
exactly.
Instead of just like.
I mean, hell, they're a representative for the Miss Universe, Miss Ukraine. She's out there with the fucking.
They're what is it? They're welterweight champion is there.
Yeah.
A lot of their famous actors are there.
Like, this is like the fact of like Ukraine, like the people there, Ukrainians are like, we love our country this much.
Yeah, that's very patriotic, and I think that's especially using like especially being a person who has like social status, who is willing to show, like that's a great thing for unity.
Exactly.
Like you said the welterweight and then the president and all that. They're not just giving up.
Right, and see, and that's the thing, and like, have any of you've all seen the videos of like where like the farmers and stuff are stealing the tanks and all the.
I saw something like that the other day, and I was like, "What are y'all doing?"
No, I just
They stole a tank.
I was just shocked.
Yeah, apparently, the one I watched was like the Russians who were like controlling it or whatever, manning it. I don't know what the term is. Forgive me. They walked over to investigate like this house, and like this farmer dude like rolled right up in his tractor, hitched it up, and was like, "Das vidanya, bitches! I got me a tank." So yeah.
Claim that on my taxes.
Right, and then there's like apparently like this TikToker, this Ukrainian TikToker. I found her randomly. She's giving instructions in Ukrainian on TikTok on how to turn on like and man Russian equipment. Like she gets into a Russian tank and she's like, flip this switch, push this button, do this. And I'm like,
knowledge is power.
Right. I'm like, holy shit.
But just want to cover like how they got to that point a little bit.
I mean, you know it better than, yeah. Okay.
So, for those of you that are not technically or not really informed too much about what's going on, so we have a general understanding of,
very
general understanding of how they even got to this point, because it is very important to kind of know why we even get into this in the first place. So back, I think this was when the USSR, early 90s,
yeah,
they had split.
Yeah, whenever the Soviet Union got rid of communism and became Russia.
Right.
A lot of countries broke off from Russia to have their own independence, Ukraine being one of them. And
so technically at this point, I guess it's just to fast forward through a lot of different events. To really boil it down, is Russia is trying to take back Ukraine, as to be a part of their country.
Their country, yeah.
And
because Putin doesn't recognize the annexation of Ukraine.
That or their independence.
Yeah, they're essentially he doesn't recognize them as being an independent country. He's saying no, it's
technically
mine.
you used to be us. We want you back. So
right.
and so forth. All right, everybody. So we just had a bit of a brief moment to kind of fix some things up, but we're back. So just to kind of recap and touch back into things, we were basically stating that where we got to or how we got to that point with the whole war with Ukraine and Russia ordeal. So I think it was at some point, like there's like a bottom part of Ukraine that was actually repossessed from them. Like,
right.
How do you say that?
It was, yeah.
Or taken. We'll just say it was taken back.
Russia tried to get it back, or
well,
got
they
it
did
back.
They
got it back.
That's like basically having a portion of the United States taken away, and like Florida or something, and then like Great Britain took it back or something like that.
Spain, but it's okay.
Was it Spain?
Spain.
Okay, sorry. Promise I passed, but a while back. But yeah, so now that those things are starting to kind of like escalate, we're just now getting to the point where possible World War III. So.
And I mean, of course, everybody. Well, I say everybody. Most people are hoping that it doesn't escalate to that, and it looks like. I mean, if things keep going the way they are, it likely won't.
Don't they keep having like conversations, like Russia and Ukraine? They keep having conversations, and then Russia keeps attacking.
Yes, because Putin hasn't said let's knock it off, even though Like, he has no backing anywhere. Like, all of there's a word for it, and I'm tired and I can't remember what that word is.
The justification? Like, why
No. The uber rich fuckers who are like help funding the Russian government.
Mm.
Like,
Sponsors?
no, there's another word for it, and it starts with a O, I think. Anyway, I can't. Anyway, these people, like, all of their assets are getting frozen. Like, I mean, Switzerland, who is, we all know, is,
Swiss bank accounts?
they're neutral. They, in the
okay.
past, what is it, like, I think somebody said, like, the past, like, it's been like 100 years or something like that, has remained neutral. Even World War II, World War One, they remain neutral to the whole thing. They're even coming in. They've sent like troops and stuff, and to be like, but like no, like the Swiss, like all the Swiss bank accounts for all these Russian millionaires, billionaires, those have been frozen. You know, there is no supply lines going in. Russia's like losing everything.
Fucked.
Yeah, essentially they're fucked right now, and Putin's still like, we can do it. And maybe they can. He may have something up his sleeve, and it's like, all right, I'll just, maybe he's got a bunch of nukes, but.
Probably Ukraine had to get theirs up when they.
Yeah, that's.
Mm-hmm.
But that's. Basically, that like, doing nuclear warfare is like against.
That'll be World War III.
Well, that's against the Geneva Code Convention or something like that. Or basically, it's been banned.
Isn't that why his first stop was Chernobyl? Isn't that why their first stop was Chernobyl?
Yeah, they tried to. They did take over Chernobyl.
The
You told me
plant,
that. That's
right.
right.
The power plant where the radioactive activity happened, the explosion or whatever.
Back in the 80s, yeah. They took that over.
Yeah. So.
I mean, they've always had, even though, yes, countries do not want to use their nuclear weapons, they still exist. Like, America, we still have them. And, like, there's still a button you can push, you know?
Right.
I
It's
feel
banned.
like Putin would be the one to just be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you what I want. Boop. Yeah.
And, like, I am trying my best not to get political with this, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna roll with it. And like, there's people out there saying like, oh, if Trump would have won, we wouldn't be in this position and stuff like that. Yes, we would.
To end the topic, I feel like people just want to blame somebody for something. It would still be happening if he was president. End of story.
Honestly, Trump would have been like, okay.
With the way he acted before, he would have wanted us to go to war.
But
that's
another topic. That's another
enough
topic.
on that.
Yeah,
we're not even gonna get into
We're not
that.
even gonna go down that road.
So our final topic of the night.
Right now.
Huh?
Like, straight.
Sorry.
Turn up.
What's the final
And he
topic?
took his shoes off. Oh, it's gonna go.
Shoes off.
I know you don't got your shoes off.
Yeah,
What?
We moved to the living room because we're trying to get a different, thing. I'm fucking comfortable. All right, bitch. I'm tired. I know y'all are.
Tired? The fuck you did?
Oh,
Never mind.
don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Again, my mom watches this thing.
I forgot. Damn.
There you go.
Energy's being provided though.
Yes, it's like I'm getting comfortable, and damn it, I'm comfortable right now. I can take a nap.
But yeah. So, just to kind of wrap it up, we're not like 100% informed on everything, so don't go cracking us in the comments.
Yeah,
that
please.
we're like political majors. It's just.
And if we said something wrong, correct us.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean,
Or no.
Huh?
Just fine.
No.
Or just leave it alone like we're doing. Okay, next topic.
Just don't. Just all I will say is, if you're gonna give out information, please don't get into arguments. Like, because
The block button's real.
Ding.
Next.
So next topic.
How are we gonna end this thing tonight?
How we gonna end this? This is gonna be interesting. It kind of goes back to our first topic.
I really feel like didn't you pick this topic?
I did pick this topic, yes.
Okay, so
Because
I think you should introduce it too.
we're gonna discuss OnlyFans.
That's the one. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss. I want to know, y'all's opinions on it. Have you talked to people who have done it or are doing it?
And y'all's opinions in the comments too.
Exactly, or any of them you might want to recommend. Drop a link.
Your mom watches this.
She'll be alright. She'll know what that is.
Now she don't know.
Now she don't know.
Pics.
It's a lot of penises and stuff.
I'll start. So I think my opinion of it is, I thought it was a good investment.
Absolutely.
Like these people are taking shit that you could get for free on other websites and making people pay for it, and people are paying for it.
Yes.
People are really paying to see feet. And people are really paying to see gym videos, basic shit.
That's what I was gonna try to tap into. It's not all like soft porn or whatever, you know. It's
well, there ain't nothing soft about it.
Anyways, and it's not all sexual. Okay, I can at least say that there are people out there who have OnlyFans that are just cooking, or yes, they're just,
cooking.
Yes, they have cooking, like they're cooking channels. Like there's
they cook it naked
if they want to.
If they want to, like I said, it doesn't have to be all sexual. It literally can just be. I think it's like YouTube in a way, but you can put porn in
there. Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't have a problem if the person I was dating had an OnlyFans. Like, bitch, make your money.
Right.
Right. I'm at work, I come home and they're.
I don't know about all that. I'm not gonna have nobody. Oh, what is Jaleesa doing? And
how did you get in position?
Let me go pay my $4.99.
Right. Because you know people that know you, they're really gonna pay that $4.99 to go see.
Damn right.
Just kind of quick question. So you said you're okay with your partner having a OnlyFans?
Yes.
What if they wouldn't okay. I just think about it because like some people are like if they want to do collabs.
No.
Got it. Okay,
really?
So it has to all be solo.
Yeah, if you want to have a solo OnlyFans, it's perfectly okay. But collabs, I'm not sharing anything.
So you wouldn't date anybody who's in the porn industry?
I couldn't do that. I think it just takes a special type of like. Huh?
I would have to like them a lot. A lot.
I don't know.
A lot.
I feel like that's the response to every damn
Right,
thing.
I would have to like them a lot.
It's
Fine a lot
situational.
because man, like I just can't imagine just like my girl getting railed and then coming home.
Hey, honey.
Let me go shower real quick.
You just got fucked by three guys at the same time.
What's the title? BBC comes home early.
God.
After closing credits, she came home.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that happens to some people.
On OnlyFans yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. Like, I've got friends who do it, and they make money. Like, I've had a friend who told me he started out doing it whenever the COVID was a thing.
That's when it became popular.
That's when it became popular. He was making
fish shit. I'm stuck at home. Let me record these videos and post it and sell them bitches.
Right.
Since my job ain't paying me.
And that's what he did. He made $15,000 a month.
I think that the fact that they started it during COVID was the
Genius.
Absolutely genius. Because right now, like, it's harder to build a base. You know what I'm saying? Now that, you know, all that code is.
Yeah.
It's not the same, basically, what I'm saying.
Right.
So,
but yeah,
you started it during COVID.
Well done.
Kudos to
and
you.
You got a following now. Like I said, I don't know what he makes now because I haven't talked to him in about a year. But yeah, when he started, he was making $15,000 a month. A month.
Was it tax?
Huh? Oh yeah, you pay taxes on that. You're a 1099. Yeah, you better take 25% of that money. You better stick that in the fucking bank because you got to pay taxes.
What,
on
Jaleesa?
I just kind of feel like I was tied to the.
That's Gucci money.
And this topic ties into the first one.
It does tie into the first one. But I'm gonna tell you, like, my opinion right now, like, if anybody wanted to see me naked and they wanted to pay me to do what I do for free, shit, I'm making $15,000 a month.
Oh, not the eyes. Not the eyes.
I don't want to take it off.
I mean, I do it. Damn. $10.99 each. Shit.
I don't know. I don't think we should.
I'm not even playing coy. There would be no coyness. There would be like, here it is.
I can see you sitting like that. Here it is.
My truck is paid, bitches. Okay.
No more installments?
Nope. I'd be paying that shit off.
Paying full.
Paid in full. Take my money. Take it.
You said what about the deposit?
Huh?
Open up a line of credit. For something.
Credit my ass. Fuck that. No.
Yeah,
I am
man.
not MasterCard. This is not Visa. Fuck off. I need cash up front. And then I'm taking my
I felt like that was
cash.
directed to me.
You're
Though.
damn right. They got that little blue button on there. $9.99, $4.99,
Is it
$15.99.
cash or is it card? That's card.
You pay it all with card, but I
It's
mean,
not cash.
you get cash though. Like you get,
It can be cash.
But it's not cash. It's
You
the
know.
card.
right.
We was just correcting you because you was wrong.
I was wrong.
Unless
Thank
they
you.
come over and you got a cash register.
Now see, that's where we
I
leave
can
in the
definitely
first
see
one.
that.
Change-
The square
change your
reader.
receipts. Change your receipt.
Let me get there. You go. No refunds. But no, like like I said, you give me 15 grand a month. Shit, I'll do it. And yes, I would date somebody who I wouldn't have a problem with it. Because like I said,
$15 grand a month. That's
huh?
a lot of people and a lot of like
You charge say $10 a person
subscribing.
subscribing to you.
Imagine having 1,000 followers and it's $10 per person.
Damn.
That's 10 grand right there.
Damn, that's like 1,000 followers a month.
Yeah.
And
then
every
people-
month you gain more followers.
How do you sign up?
Ooh. My account is already there. I need to just start putting fucking content up.
So, okay.
Bitch, you should have put. Never mind.
We already know your
I
answer. We already know your
was
answer.
gonna say that on camera.
I didn't want to say it either, but you put it out there, so yeah. I mean,
We already know your answer. So you would do the OnlyFans.
I have an OnlyFans. I just haven't put any content up, so.
It's gonna be Daniel
Would you?
Payton with his shirt on.
Would you do the OnlyFans?
No. It would have to be really low key because y'all nosy.
Mm-hmm. No, I kind of see you like a sister. So
I was gonna say, honey, you know, as I adore love
I understand that because I like I like my privacy. So there's things that I'm willing to share
Yeah.
amongst you guys as friends, but like, so I like the sense of having a separate life.
I could definitely see that because I wouldn't want every fucking body seeing stuff either. Like,
This is already a small place.
Right.
I gotta go around and like, oh, okay. So
So y'all
The
about
high
to
school,
business.
the high school, they
Yeah.
got a group chat. Look at the OnlyFans.
look at these alumni.
Are they paying?
Oh, the
I don't
thing
know,
on wax.
everybody-
But see, that's how
Everybody can't pay me.
Mm-mm.
No, you ain't worth all that.
All
Not
money
you,
ain't
but
good
you ain't
money.
worth all that.
all money ain't good money. That's
Right.
true. But
That's
just
all
think about
right.
like that with porn stars. Like think about how they feel like when it's like
Their family.
their family sees them, or like they go back to their hometown and like, oh, you do porn now. Somebody out of Leesville made it as a porn star. I don't remember the person, but I'm not gonna say the name. But I'm just saying like there's been confirmed
Mhm.
information.
Some people are proud of that. I mean, like,
and there's nothing wrong with that. It's all about. I'm just saying the privacy aspect.
Make your money.
Make
What you
money.
like.
Yeah. that's what you like.
exactly. Like I said, you're making money. You're not killing babies or well, killing puppies and punching babies. Hey, fucking do it.
Do it.
Cause, yeah.
That's the only requirements.
I mean,
What's the requirement?
killing puppies and punching babies.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I mean, legitimately, like you have to look at it like that, where it's like,
I support it.
yeah.
Yeah, I support it.
Yeah, like I said, I support it. I would do it if I had one of those bodies.
So, at the end of the day, we think prostitution should be legalized. Some of us think it should be taxed.
Yes,
Willis.
I do.
Yeah. It's not, just say one of us.
Willis thinks it should be taxed. What was the second topic again?
Ukraine.
Summarize that. I haven't summarized that.
I thought we were still talking about this.
No,
Keep it up,
we,
Ukrainians. Good job.
We discussed that we weren't gonna make it that long.
Okay.
Remember?
Well, anyways, I appreciate some ideas for my OnlyFans inside of the comments.
Yeah, what do you want to see people do?
Right.
I'm fucking dead.
It's Daniel. I want to post it.
No! Stop uploading! Stop! Oh,
let me wash this floor for you.
Right. It'd be funny, like,
You could do that, like detail vehicles and shit like that. Okay.
that's too much labor for that money.
They're gonna be all in the comments dropping down ideas.
Mhm.
Give them ideas.
Yes.
I will wash a Kool-Aid stain out of a carpet before I do OnlyFans with detailing a vehicle.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things that like require you to be in the sun, shirtless, sweating.
Cool, I'll build a fence.
There you go.
Gym videos.
Gym videos. Those, yeah.
Just don't. Okay, so don't be those people. Like, okay, there is one video running around TikTok right now that came from somebody's OnlyFans.
Running around.
But he was doing a gym video and he had straight up swamp ass.
I don't know you have
Sweaty
swamp
ass?
ass. It's just because it's all
Is
sweaty.
that what it is?
Like right where he had the
He had
gray
gray
sweatpants on.
You know you are at the gym.
You have to gym.
Right, but
Well, people have swamp ass all the time at the gym, even girls.
Shit, people have that outside the gym.
you don't post it.
Damn.
You don't
But no,
post
like-
that.
But see, the gym community is an understanding community. Like
You're not posting it for the gym community.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, you can't, like, if it's a gym video, then it's a gym video. You get what you get with it. It comes with the whole thing. So if a guy's run around with swamp ass and it's making its way, he's getting his things for it, cool. There was actually a girl who posted a TikTok. She was doing a deadlift and she peed in the middle of her deadlift. But she pulled heavy ass weight in mad fucking respect. Like, for real, like, that's...
I mean, good on her for that. I couldn't
Yes,
do that.
but I'm
but
just
she
saying, like,
pissed it
that's-
all over the
I'm
floor.
gonna do it if I gotta pee myself.
Well, the
I'm gonna go
deadlift...
to the bathroom
It's
first.
Right.
It's a strain.
It's down.
But it's a straining event. So it happened. And some
Oh.
people are...
I
The
mean,
gym
some
community is
people are
very
into that.
supportive of, like, hey, fuck it, it is what it is, but you did your thing. So that's kind of why I feel like about swamp ass, and then, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, some people like that. I mean, if the pussy extra wet, by all means.
The pussy.
The pussy. What?
Oh my
The
God.
pussy. I thought that was breakfast.
And on that note, guys, we are finished with this for tonight. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you can see when we post new content. Over and out.
Night.